This is definitely a job. Alright, so car has one more day basically on it to be finished up. Fuel system's kinda in, gotta do some wiring. The exhaust has to be hooked up, and the front of the car has to be put back together, and then I need to put the lower on, the alternator pulley, new belt, and tensioner support plate. What is going on, guys? So I want to give you guys a build update on the Cobra. Nick and I have been cranking on this thing all weekend and it's close. It is not done. So that's why I haven't had a video the past few days. So I wanted to get this build update out there, show a little bit of the footage that I've recorded so far. So we started out Friday, started about 5 o'clock after the shop closed up there, and got the headers in, K-member in, then we worked all day Saturday, basically took the rear end out, tore it all down to a bare shell, did all the bushings. I mean, doing the rear end is a definitely time-consuming task. That bled into Sunday, which is today. Finishing up the rear end's back in the car, and the fuel system, the pumps are now in the car too. The front of the engine, the fuel system part is also together. So there is a lot of different parts going into this thing, and I want to give a huge shout out to Nick for sure for helping out a huge ton on this build. If you haven't liked his page already, go like Florida Auto Surgeons. It's just the link down below in the description. Just go click that, like it. He's going to be updating some things on his car, but also if you ever need any mechanical work done in your car, performance things, engine swaps, anything, Nick can definitely help you out with that. So as for the car, I'm hoping to go down there tomorrow and try to wire in the rest of the fuel system to basically get it so that I can start it. Probably open header and bring it back over onto a lift and try to get the last pieces together, and then I gotta actually add the 4-pound lower from Metco, the support tensioner plate for the tensioner, and then the alternator pulley along with the upper pulley. Basically that whole setup to basically handle and add more boost to the supercharger. So there are a lot of different pieces that are going into this thing. And once again, a big shout out to Lethal Performance, Metco Motorsports, Metco Motorsports. Those guys were awesome and they really helped out with getting this build along with Nick, of course. So a huge shout out to them. Lethal Performance gave a coupon code if you guys are looking for anything. It gives you a discount there. It's Mustang Lifestyle if you guys are interested in anything there. Metco Motorsports makes a lot of great products for the 0304 Cobra, the Lightning, and a lot of other applications, including the 4-pound lower, which is a very, very popular product and upgrade for a Cobra. And of course Metco Motorsports that makes a lot of great suspension components for all sorts of cars, especially the new Edge Mustangs. So they have that full kit, especially the Cobra IRS, which not many other people make kits for the Cobra. So they we basically installed the tie rods, the bushings, all the way around on the rear end. The Ford Racing diff cover that's modified by Metco Motorsports. We also had sway bar end links and basically everything there. And of course we got the long tubes from Lethal Performance, which I cannot wait to start up the car. I mean, open header, not really that exciting because, you know, all cars pretty much on the same open header, but with the exhaust hooked up and everything. And then we're gonna be having the car, once we get everything situated, after I get the alignment done, after we get all that done, I'm gonna basically run the rest of the 93 out in the tank, fill up with some E85, and get ready for the dyno. So we're gonna be doing the dyno over here locally, but we're gonna be remote tuning with Bob Kurgan of Kurgan Motorsports. He already gave me a base tune to load into the car just to be able to drive it around, make sure things are working with the car, and then we're gonna be remote tuning it. So I think I talked about this in the other video, but I'm doing a build series for this. I do want to point out that I did have to I missed a portion of some things, including the fuel system parts today because I had to be at work, which, as you guys know, I've explained that it's a difficult thing to balance, especially with the weekends. But I'm trying to be as detailed as possible while still being interesting for people who aren't looking for the most detailed things. But if you guys are installing this, it can help out, you know, with the fuel system, routing, and all sorts of different things, and some technical tips, and even with the rear end. But the rear end is very, very involved. So the build series is going to be breaking up into the exhaust portion, which will include the long tube headers and some sound clips, hopefully. There's also going to be the fuel system portion. There's going to be the suspension portion. There's going to be the adding boost and basically making the belt system support it. We're also going to be doing the alignment, and we are going to be dyno tuning the car. So hopefully everything comes along, and it's going to be a lot of editing because it's a little bit all over the place, but I think in the end it should come out really great. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the update. I haven't even done anything else car related besides working on this car in the past few days, and we have been working so hard to get this thing together and together right. So make sure you slap the like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.